Welcome to the channel. This is Mercedes. It's an S550 4matic. It's a 2008 and should apply from 2007 all the way to 2013. So today we're going to replace the AC compressor. So let's begin. First thing first, you just come right below here, and then you just come over this red thing over here, and then you just pry like that, and then pops up the hood, and then let's go in the front. So once we pop in the front, this is going to be our engine area. So our AC compressor is going to be right down over right there, so you guys can see it. So first thing first, you need to recover all the freon in the system. So my case today, I'm going to be using snap-on. This is a Cool K Plus to do the recovery. Next, we just pop up this front cover. Guys, don't mind, this engine is dirty, so don't mind about that. So next thing, you're going to remove right over here this air duct. You just pop it like that, and then we put it in a nice place. So we're going to be working over this area. So to access the AC compressor, we have to remove this right here. Is a power steering reservoir. You have to remove the power steering pump, and then we have to go all the way down to the AC compressor. So to begin, we have to take out this 10 millimeters all the way from all here and right over here, and then this front panel is coming out. You have to take also our fan. So the fan is going to come out, and then it's going to give us enough space to play around. We have to take also this is going to be a torque study, which is going to be right over here. Now we have to disconnect this hose, so we're going to lose some coolant. So I'll advise you guys to get something so that you can put below the car, so that the fluid which is going to come out, the coolant, the power steering fluid which is going to come out, should be trapped below, so that you don't mess your flow. All right, let's begin. Okay. Those things in the right place. Here is going to be the last one. All right. Next, we take out this rubber thing from the way and put it on the side. Now we take out this right here. Put it on the side. Just right here. Disconnect this from here. You're going to lose some coolant, so make sure you don't break this thing. Just put it in a nice place. If you can disconnect completely from here, it'll be really good, so you don't have to mess up anything. Alright, this thing is supposed to be right here, but if yours is out like this, you can leave it on the side, but you can disconnect from right over here. And then you disconnect that, put that on the side. Then we have this kind of connections. You can look for flat Phillips, and you can just adjust this like this. can put on the side. Same to this other section. Alright. You can take that and then put on the side. So next you take your torque study and then you're gonna open right over there, but before that you disconnect right over here and then right over there. Disconnect this right inside here too, and then you open this. Alright. This one comes out like that. You can take it out. It's really long, and then put it in a nice place. And once that is out, you can pull this thing to come out from right over here, because we have removed all the clips. And let it come from here, and then the last part is going to be here, and then you can just lift up or pry from here. So you're going to walk around this area. We're going to remove this thing from right over here, so you can get a long screwdriver, and then you can pry right from there like that. While you pry like that, and you can pry this section too. Let it go on the side, and then once that is done, then you can just take it out from there like that. Just pry it out. So next we take out our fan. It's a radiator fan, so you just lift it up like this, and then you just pull it like that slowly. Just pull it like that, and then this fan is going to come out without a problem, so you can put it on the side. So right here we have our space over here. So what we do next, we get a 17 millimeters. We just open right over here, and then we take out the serpentine belt. And once that is done, you work on this reservoir. We take out is going to be torque study, 1, 2 inside here, and the third one right there. And then once it's out of the way, we get access to the power steering pump. We get it out. We use a 22 millimeter right over here. It's going to be a 19. You take it out. So you get your 17 millimeter right here. It's come right over here. It's below the tensioner. We're going to have our 17 millimeter thing. You just pull like that, and then once you do that, you just remove this belt from here, and then once that is there, you can let this thing go back like that. You don't have a problem. You just take it out, and then you just take the belt completely from all these places. Alright, and then you can just put it in a nice place. And then next we get our 30 torque study. We remove these 3 things. We get our reservoir. So at this point, if you have something to suck the fluid, you can suck this power steering fluid. You suck it out so that you minimize the mess you're going to make on the floor. So in my case, I'm going to suck this stuff, so I'm going to use a sucking tool. Let's make you suck everything, and I know eventually not everything will come out, so the small which is going to come out is going to go down. So make sure that one goes onto something in the floor. I think we're good to go. So you get your torque study, and then you can just put like right over here, and then you can open it up. So you can use whichever tool will give you access to this place. So when that thing is out of the way, you can just take it out. You take the inner one too. And lastly, the inner one right over here. You guys can see this thing is starting to play around. This is done. We have one thing holding from back here. We can use flat Phillips to just pry it out. So to get this thing completely, you just take your flat Phillips, a small one, and then you just put your hand right over here, and then there's a clip which is going to be right over here. I'll show you guys when it's out. I don't know if you guys can see it right over here. You just pry it out, just take it out. I'll show you when it's out. While I'm doing that, I normally like getting this hose fast out. So you take a flat Phillips, you pry this thing out, this one right here, and once it comes out, you just take it like that, and then you can push it on the side somewhere right here. And then let me show you guys. Yep, that's the clip right there. So you take your flat Phillips and then you push this thing right over behind like this, and then you just get it inside here, and then you just pry like that. And then once it comes out, make sure you hold it from the back because it normally falls down and it's hard to get it back. And once it's done, you just pull it like that, and then this thing comes without a problem. So you put it on a nice place, just put it on a nice place, and then we just pull our power steering reservoir, and then this thing just comes like that without a problem. So the hooks right over here, so that this thing doesn't come up. And then once that happens like that, it exposes to us our power steering pump, and then we take that out, and then we can get our AC compressor down right over there. Next, we take our 18mm, we just open right here. Alright, that's one comes like that. And once that's out of the way, you just open it like that. So finally, you take it out like that. This thing comes out, you put it on the side, right here, so it doesn't leak. And then what remains, we have these two Torx E12, 1, 2, and then we have a ground right over here, and then we have a ground, and we have right another one down there. I'll show you guys when it's out. Let me remove the ground and remove the front ones, and then the rear. So I put E12 right there, right there. I open that one, I just loosen it at the front, and then the lower one too, I just open right there. And then to remove the ones in the rear, normally sometimes because you're removing the AC compressor, we can remove this hose right here, and then we can remove it from right on. So let's take this one out. So remove the AC compressor bolts, which is down over there. You use this is Allen key 6, just like this. You just come right over there, and then you put it right down over there. And we just show you guys, and that thing is in right over there. Alright, so when the thing is in like that, and then you can open it. This or not, and then you can put your hand over there, and then you can open it up. You guys cannot see it, but I'll show you when it's out. And then once this thing comes out like that, you hold it up, and then you just take it like that. So this is our Allen key 6. You put it on the side, and then you just pry this thing like that, and then make sure you take out the freon, and then this thing should be able to pop out like that. And then we can put it on the side for now. Just put it on the side to give us enough space, because you're going to open right down right over there. The two bolts, I don't know if you guys can see it. One is just right over here, right here, and then the other one is right down where my hand is. So we take out these two, and then we come from the front, and then this power steering thing comes out. Let's do it. So you take this one, which has the ground wire first. You guys can see this. Take this is the ground wire like that. Then don't forget this to put it back when you're putting up the new one. Make sure the ground is coming over right here. Alright, this one is out. That's the first one. and then we can put our ground on the side. And then the second one is just going to be down right over here. Alright, now if you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me just zoom in from here. Yeah, that's the second one. So I'm going to work on it because you guys cannot see it from here. I think my camera is not really that. Here's the second one. I can just open it like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright. Alright, I'll give you a minute. It's a bit tricky where it is, and it's a bit longer, so you give it a minute. Okay, come like that, and then we should be done with the back. So the difference between these two balls for the ground is shorter and this other one is longer, so don't mix them up when you're putting back. So the front is remaining and then our pump is coming out. So you come the front. My bad, so you just open this. And that's out. So let me take this one out from here. Put it on the side. And the last one. Hold it up just like that. Alright, our power steering pump is out just like that. You guys seen how it came out? That's from right over there. Okay, so I'm getting back my ball. So this is the ball which fell down. Pretty nice place. So there we are. This is our power steering pump. This is our AC compressor. So we have this bolt right over here. There's one low, and then there's one behind. Then we remove this Allen key 6, and this AC we disconnect this connector. AC compressor is going to come out. So let's do it. So we put our Allen key 6 there, and then we open it like that. Let's just open that like that. It's fast. This thing comes like that. You put this on the side and pull right over there. So we're going to disconnect this right here. So you just disconnect like that, you put on the side, so we get out A12, and then we get this thing out of here. So our first A12 we put it right over here. Alright, let me zoom to you guys right over there. Alright, so A12 be down like that, and then the second one is going to be down right over here. Normally, if you don't have enough clearance, you remove this engine mount, and then you lift one side of the engine. You remove the two. This is a 13mm. You lift one side of the engine, then you have enough clearance to remove the rest of the bolts. So I'm going to remove this one behind here, and the one. Once you're done from the top, you just come on below. You remove this 8mm right here. You take them all out. And then just like that, we have something right here. This thing is so dirty. Okay, so this car's been sitting for a minute, so I have to take out this cover once out of the way, and then I have to raise up the engine using I have to raise up the engine right from right over there, and then we can remove the engine mount. So when you're on the top, you remove this engine mount right from here. also the inner one. All right, and then the last one you just come right here, and then you can build the 10mm right there, and then you guys can see it and show you. And then just like that, this thing comes out. Yes, so you can just pry out our AC compressor. You just remove the last one, which is going to be the front. Once this thing is out, this thing comes out without a problem. So I'll come in with the last one right here. And I'm going to prefer this being the last because it's going to be, when you remove it, it's going to be easy. Alright. Just like that. Our AC compressor is out, so you can just take it like that, and then you can just bring it out right over here. Then just like that, this AC compressor is out. And to put everything back, you do it in reverse. So what I was saying earlier on is this thing is going to block you guys, so you improvise. You use a 10mm radius. I just improvise this, and then you can just open the lower one because it doesn't have enough clearance with the tool. So once that is done, this thing is come out, and then also your engine mount, you raise it up, and then right below you use a jack to lift the engine up. So you're just going to raise one side of the engine, and then this thing is coming out. Alright, and this is our new one, and then we just put everything in reverse, and then it should be good to go. Alright. And when you put back everything and you install everything, don't forget to top up your coolant. So let's make sure, because we lost a lot of coolant down right there. So you just open like that, and then you can just top up your coolant. Alright, make sure you put it all the way to the top, and then you should, once you top it all the way, you can just put it all the way back. Once that is done, So after completing putting the coolant, so the next thing, you just come right over here and then just put this on the side. And then you take out this kind of air duct, and then we have our power steering reservoir right here. So we top up the fluid, so we see the levers right there. So normally this is my go-to power steering fluid I normally use. It's CHF. This is Pentocene. It's 11S. So what you do, you just top it up all the way, and then once that is done, so that's the color right there. If you want to know what color it is, it's kind of greenish in color. So once you're done, you run the car, and then you make sure the fluid goes down, and then you bring it up to level. You make sure the level for the power steering is supposed to be this lower one right here. So there are two sections. There's a maximum on top and the maximum below. So you use the lower maximum, which is just right over there. Make sure it's on level, and then once this is done, after you put your power steering, you can run the car. Make sure you top up effectively. Once that is done, you can and then you can put everything back. So right over there, you put everything back. Alright, once that is done, last thing, you just come right over here, you add the freon. But normally you add, if you have the single can, you had like right over here. But if you have the dual, the standard SC machine center, you just put right here and then right here, and then you recharge it up, and then you should be good to go. Last thing, when you get inside, if you had some cords on the computer, you just clear everything out, and then you should be good to go. If you love the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and then see you in the next one.